So, what is the Middle Project Young Adult Leadership Lab?
We came with practical questions. How does our faith influence our community? How do we know what God has planned for us? And how do we know what we should be asking for? How can we, if at all, be effective leaders? The class exercises encourage us to unearth our own strengths, insecurities, desires, and prayers, and then explore how we can utilize them to effectuate change in our communities, be it at work, in school, or in our families.
We learned how to deal with difficult people at work.
How to confront stereotypes.
To view our stories and histories from a different angle.
How to harness our power. How to manage change and conflict.
How to use I statements.
Active listening and an awareness of who is engaged.
And who is not, and how to draw them in.
How to talk about race and culture out there.
And in here, in a deeply spiritual environment.
I left each class with a greater insight on the interplay between reflection, God, and community, and how these three jewels play out in the ordinary routines of our life. For the first time, I feel like I have a spiritual community.
I think we're fabulous. I think what we are really looking for is God. It may show up in a different way, but really we're looking for God. This lab has given us the space to be grounded in our faith as we think about how to change the world, how to make it better. For the God in us may be the only God that some people see. So from the skills that we've learned to how much we have grown, the greatest part for me is that we are not alone in this. We can share the load. We need not dream too small, yet think twice. In this community, my ambitions have no limits.
We are all wrestling with the same big issues: faith, ethics, personal growth, community interaction, life goals. I have found in this group so many amazing and different people treading along the same patch of the same path that I am. I have learned so much about myself and the world, and come so much further along my way as I move along the route beside them. For all of our differences, our commonness, our connectedness is what has informed our dialogue more than anything. We genuinely listen to one another, and I feel like we're working together, pushing toward the same positive goals. We did it at Middle, on this sacred common ground.
We formed a singular narrative in our great diversity.
We learned that faith is a catalyst for dreamers, for dreaming God's dream.
And that leadership can come from a compassionate and caring place.
We are leaders, all of us, with a spark to heal the world.
The spark of creation.